Hello, everyone. Welcome to day one of our 5-day Wealth with Ease activation. I'm going to jump over here. I want to make sure I see in the comments when all of you have joined. Come on in. I know that there's some of you that are probably going to be joining on StreamYard because you got a link in text. And I just want to ask you graciously, could you go watch on Facebook? We sent the incorrect link out on text. So if you could just exit StreamYard and then go to Facebook, Tasha Chen's Facebook page, and it's all there. All right, come on in. Now I see you all coming in, saying hi, giving your love, all the things. How excited are you for day one? It is day one of our 5-day Wealth with Ease activation. Hang on a quick second. I just want to make sure all of my things are in place and going. All right. So I'm going to refer to you all as wealth goddesses this week. And I just want you to get accustomed to that because in my world, in my community, the women that have invested for my mentorship, the highest level of service are what we call wealth goddesses. And this week, my commitment to you is to serve you all as wealth goddesses. So I'm going to refer to you in that way. Just take it. Take the label, hold it, and know that my heart is here at that level in service to you. I see you all as wealth goddesses. All right, so today we got, let's see, 11,000. I have to like slow my brain down to say this correctly. We got $11,110 to spend on something that brings us joy. I want you to jump into comments and I want you to tell me what are the things that you got? What are the things that you use your $11,110 to spend on something that brings you joy? For me, I know I've been shopping. I've been in Wealth Embodiment Week since last week. I went to RH Collection, which is just like all things wealth for me. And I walked in, I saw the chandelier, and everything in my body, my spirit, my energetic field was just joy. I could envision that chandelier at the entrance of my new home. And I was like, that's it. That is the definition. Literally, the tag said joy, right? So that's me. But I want to hear, what are you all spending? What are you all spending your wealth on? That's what I want to hear. The universe has blessed you with an unexpected $11,110. And yeah, there's no coincidence. It's 1111. And I want to hear how you're all spending it. Go ahead and type in the chat. All right. So just real quick, I see so many of you joining on StreamYard, and I just want to let you know we sent out the incorrect link in text. And so we have to redirect you to Facebook. So if you could just jump on Facebook Live, that would be great. All right. Okay. Having said that, I want us to, you know what? I'm just going to say, actually, to the beautiful and amazing Krista in the background, it might be better to just leave people on StreamYard because they can't get into Facebook, and I'll just keep saying it. Might be, because then I think I can see that people are coming in and coming back in and out because they don't understand what's going on. So I'll just keep repeating, but we really want you on Facebook. All right. Okay. So I'm going to be with you for the next 5 days. I am literally going to be in your ear, in your head. You're going to be walking, and I swear you're going to see Tasha everywhere. So I figured it might be a good idea to tell you a little bit about me. There's so many of you that have done this 5-day activation in the past. In fact, if you have, can you just jump in the chat and let everybody know this is my first time, second time, third time. So many of you have been doing this with me for years. We do it twice a year on average. And I know for some people, it's probably their 5th, 6th, 7th time. But if you could go in the chat and just let me know how many times have you done this, and let others see how much we love this. In our community, we refer to this time as it's like Christmas. First of all, you're getting money to spend every day on things that you love. So I love it. Okay. My name is Tasha Chen, and I'm going to be your guide, your host, your wealth friend for the next 5 days. I am married. Well, first I'm going to just tell you the personal stuff. So I'm married to a man that I literally did everything that I teach and I manifested 2 years ago. He is the like, wow, pinch myself every day that I've been blessed to have attracted a man like this. I also have two children. One is 23 years old, 23. Listen to that number, just turned 23 in June. And today we found out she passed the bar. She is officially a lawyer, gonna get a job. She already has an amazing job, crazy job, but she is officially a lawyer, 23 years old. I am so proud. And I have a 17-year-old son. He's in his last year of high school. And what all of that means is I know I look like 20, but I really am grown up. And I have two very amazing kids that I'm happy to call my own. I also inherited three other kids and grandkids. So I know you're very perplexed when I say I'm a grandma, but I am. I have all of the blessings of my husband's children and grandchildren that I've been blessed with. I am a wealth activator. And the thing that I want you to hear when I say that is that's my purpose in life. And I think for us women, one of the greatest gifts that we can ever give ourselves is to know why you're here, what it is that you came here to do. Mine is I'm a wealth activator. And I was able to figure that out and to be able to share it. But first, I learned it for myself. 12 years ago, my life looked very different. I had failed miserably in a business. I like unimaginable failure. I got newly divorced. I had no credit because I had to file Chapter 11 bankruptcy, the really big one. And then one day I had this moment at my mailbox. And those of you that have been in our community, you know about my mailbox moment. I was standing at the mailbox where in my mailbox every afternoon was the evidence of my failure, overdue bills, you're no good at finances, all of that stuff just came in the mailbox every day because every day during the daytime I worried about money. I felt immense fear financially, and every afternoon the evidence of that would be in my mailbox. And so this particular day I happened to look at my little 6-year-old son in the car, and I remember looking away very quickly, and in that moment was just like an instant. It was a defining moment for me. That moment caused me to make a decision that changed the trajectory of my life. And I want to share that with you because during this 5 days, you are going to have a defining moment. There is going to come a time where you're going to have to go door number one, which is where you've always been, or door number two, saying yes to what you want. That's what I did on that day. I made a decision and I said, listen, here's the deal, God. I need to make an agreement with you. I cannot leave this legacy of financial failure for my kids. I will not do it. So I would like to make an agreement that says, I'm going to start another business. I don't know what it is. I might make banana bread or coffee cake. I don't know. But I'm going to start another business, and here's what I need you to provide for me. I need it to be fun. I need it to be easy and fulfilling, and I need it to give me financial freedom. That's it. I do not know what the business is, but that's my deal. I made that decision with all of me. And what happened afterwards was everything that I needed in order to make that true came into my life. Now, here's the thing about defining moments. You're going to ask, right? Like you're here this week because you asked for something. I didn't just show up in your life by chance. You asked for something, and this is part of the answer. And what you do next is up to you. When I saw that all of these things started coming into my life, I took action. I kept saying, I see you, God. I see you at work. Thank you for that introduction. I'm on it, right? And I kept moving forward. Here I am 12 years later. I could tell you about how amazing my life is, but who cares? I want to tell you what I've done for other people after I figured it out for myself. I have created this incredible community serving over 50,000 women. And in the programs that I offer, where I invite women in to show them how to do what I did for myself, they, not me, they have created over $155 million and growing every day, and over 10 plus millionaires and multimillionaires. Now, I want you to hear that 10 number because I realized recently That just happened by chance. I never set out to say I wanted to make millionaires and multimillionaires. I just said I'm going to share what I know. Now, though, I have decided in the next 5 years within this community, within the programs where we teach what it is that I've done, we are going to create 100 millionaires and multimillionaires. Anybody that knows me knows I am a powerful manifester. I am a wealth activator. So mark my word, you heard me say it. Watch in the next 5 years. The only thing you need to think about is, am I one of those women? Right? So 100 millionaires and multimillionaires and $1 billion created within our community. That is my mission. Now, I'm going to be here with you for 5 days. What is my intention in service to you? I am here to give you everything that I've got. The women that came into my paid program, you're going to get an opportunity to get what they got. Here is what I gave them, the exact formula that I use to master creating wealth. I gave it to them and I ensured that they became very good at applying it. This week, I'm going to be here in service to you. I am here to speak to the women who have been called. You're a high achieving woman. You're probably very much like me. You recognize that when you saw that ad for Wealth with Ease, when you saw the copy, when your friend invited you, however you got here, you recognized, wait a second. I feel like I've hit a financial ceiling in my business, in my career. It's like I've gotten as far as I can go, but I know that there's more. Maybe you're feeling, I am so exhausted trying to create wealth, like physically and emotionally. I am just tired, point blank tired. Maybe you feel lonely because one thing I know about high achieving women, we're about our business. And when we look around and we see others that are not like that, it's a very small world. And so maybe you're like, gosh, I wonder if there are other women out there who think like me, who have a desire like me. I want to show you this community and that we're here for you. And then the one thing that I know whenever women come into my world is that they're like, Tasha, I feel like, yeah, I'm successful. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, my bills are well paid. Yeah, everything, financially, I'm okay. But when it comes to time and living life, I am bankrupt. You know what being bankrupt means? Means you have more liability than assets. It means you have more things to do than you have time to do them. You have more stuff that needs your attention than you have time to enjoy life. That is time bankrupt. And I am here in service to the women who feel like that is me, Tasha. But here's the other part of that equation. You also know those women, you are like me, and you also know in the depth of your spirit, I know how powerful I am. I know there is more for me. I know it can be easier. I know wealth is my birthright. I just need some support and guidance. I need a place. I need a mentor. I need to know how to use this power that I know I have to experience wealth with ease. If that is you, I want you to tell me, what is your intention for being here? First of all, jump in the comments and say, Tasha, that's me. You just described me to a T, so I know I'm speaking to the right room of people. And I also want you to tell me, what are your intentions? I'm going to jump over here to the comments because I want to see, what are you? I'm here for a new wealth story. No more. I love it. I'm here to learn. That's me. I self-sabotage myself. That's me. I love it. Right? So I'm talking to the right people, and I love that. I got you. These 5 days are all about me awakening that power within you and reminding you, you already know you can have wealth with ease. It is here and it's available for you, right? You know you can have that. I'm just going to flip the light switch back on in your memory. And then I'm going to invite you, and I'm going to be very transparent about this, because one of the things that you're going to come to learn about me is this is me. I'm real. I'm authentic. I'm not going to pretend anything. I'm not going to sell you. I am going to invite you to join me for a 120-day journey. It is our program called Money and Profit Mastery. And in this program is where I teach the women everything that I've done so they get the results you hear me talking about. The 155 million, the 10 plus millionaire multimillionaires, the thousands of people who have manifested high 5 figures, multiple 6 figures. It's all in this program where I have the opportunity to teach you, hold your hands, and show you. I'm going to invite you to join it. I'm going to invite you to come to a call where I'm going to talk a lot more about that. And I just want to tell you up front, it's an invitation. No selling here, just an invitation for you to come join. One of the things that I know is high achieving women. We know, literally, you already know I'm meant to be here. I need this mentorship. I need this support. You can hang up right now. You probably don't need anything else. You already know, right? So there's no need for me to sell. I just invite. That's what I told God. I'll come share my wisdom and invite. That's it. So I just want to know, is that okay with you? Right? I want to be transparent that I'm going to give you everything this week. And I'm also going to invite you to continue this journey. Is that good? Yeah? Awesome. Okay. One quick admin thing. We are going to go live every week, every day this week at 12 Eastern. Every single day at 12 Eastern. And on Saturday at 1 p.m., we have a bonus call. So just mark it off in your calendar, right, Tasha? 12 p.m. Eastern every day. We're also very efficient around here. So we're going to give you homework. We're going to give you, today we're going to give you a PDF as part of your homework. We're going to send you links about how to play, how to get into our group. Everything that you need, we send to you through our automated Facebook Messenger system. So right now, I want you to type the word, hang on a second, let me get to it. I want you to type the word focus. Type the word focus in the comments. So many of you are watching on StreamYard. I can see that you're the behind the scenes in StreamYard with me. I just want to take a moment to explain what happened. We send the incorrect link out by text. So none of the things are going to work for you if you're in StreamYard. I need you to I need you to come out of StreamYard, click out of the link that you joined, and just go to Tasha Chen, my Facebook page. I'm wearing a little red top. Go to Tasha Chen on Facebook, and everything that I'm sharing is going to work there. When you type the comments, you're going to get the assignment, you're going to get the links, you're going to get everything you need in Facebook, right? So can you just click out of StreamYard, click out of here, and go watch on Facebook Live? Cool. All right. I see Shayla Wright. I see several of you still back here. Area Forbes. You're still in StreamYard. I need you to come out of StreamYard and just go to Facebook Live, go to Tasha Chen, and then watch from there. That's the way that you'll be able to get everything that you need. All right. So type the word focus. I'm going to jump over here and make sure I see everybody type in the word focus. Type in the word focus. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. And then when we're done, you're going to check Facebook Messenger and you will see everything that you need. Okay. All right. What else do I need to tell you? I think that's it. When we're done, go check Facebook Messenger. I want to share with you today the science that proves that we can all have wealth with ease. And I want you to, we've heard a lot of these things and we've heard it in the like law of attraction woo-woo context. I want to give you science today. Hang on, I'm going to check back over here because I want to make sure I have my image ready to go to show you all. Okay, so I'm not a scientist. I'm just a girl over here. I'm an island girl. I'm from Jamaica originally. I'm super academic, but not by any means scientific. What I did though on my journey was I made myself learn the science so that I could understand what was happening. And I want to share it with you today, very layman's, break it down to simplicity so that you can understand it, but you will also know when you hear the truth, you don't need to be, you don't need to be scientific to get it. Like when you hear the truth, your spirit says, that's true, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share a few scientific things with you, very layman's terms. The first thing I want to share with you is the body of work that we've all heard about, neuroscience. Neuroscience proves, it has already proven that we can direct our brain to create anything that we desire. I'm going to slow down because I want you to hear this in such a way that you receive it as the truth. You have the power to direct your brain to create any life circumstance that you want. Now, there's another body of work called brain science optimization, right? And I'm sorry, the science of brain optimization. And this body of work has also said, hey, listen, you literally, your brain is hardwired. They've done research and they've proven it. Give your brain something that you desire and it will create it in the physical world for you. Now, what is the part of the brain that allows us to do that? And this is where I want to show you my beautiful slide today. So I want you to look at that little yellow flame looking thing that's on the screen. That part of your brain is called the reticular activating system. It's called the reticular activating system. And this is where we get to feed that part of our brain. It is a complex bundle of nerves in the brainstem. And when you focus on something and you give it something to focus on, it literally creates for you what you want, right? That is the part of the brain that causes that to happen. It's our reticular activating system. Now, I want you to answer a question. All of you that are here, I want you to type 100% from 0 to 100%. I want you to type, what are the thoughts that you are focusing on in your reticular activating system when it comes to wealth, business, and success? Wealth, business, and success. And I'm going to give you some statements and I want you to just answer on a scale of 0 to 100. When you think of wealth, business, success, your career, what percentage of your thoughts sound like success is hard? I don't have the financial success that I desire. I am just looking at this desire for wealth, and honestly, to achieve it looks complicated. It feels complicated. It feels like it's not easy. I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. I don't know what else to do. I'm going to jump over here in the comments because I want to see on a scale of 1 to 100, what percentage of your thoughts align with that? It isn't working for me. I can't find my ideal clients. Out of 100, I want to see what you all are saying. Hang on, I got to jump down to the percentages here. Ooh, 75%, 60, 95. A lot of very high percentages, right? So I know on my journey and supporting women, most women, when I ask them this question and they're honest, their dominant thoughts that they focus and feed their reticular activating system is all around, it's hard. I can't figure it out. I'm exhausted. I'm not getting the results that I want. And that's a constant, stream of thinking and our dominant thoughts around wealth or success. Now, here's the thing. When you feed those thoughts to your reticular activating system, it is like a projector, right? So this is like slide number 1. It's all of those thoughts that when you look inside this device, when you look inside of it, what you're going to see is exactly what's on this slide. So when you feed your reticular activating system, when you put this in that part of your brain and you're constantly focused on that, the only thing that you're going to see in your external reality is the stuff that you put in there, right? So right now, if I were you, or when I first learned about this, I was like, help me, stop. I don't want that slide. Rip it up, take it out, throw it away. I don't want it anymore. I was like, I want to stop doing that. And I know if I were you and this was me, what I would be saying is, Tasha, help me. How do I stop myself from doing that? Now, I want to give you another scientific term, which is called neuroplasticity. Your brain has the ability, yes, sure, you've been putting this slide in there every day, 10, 100,000 times a day, right? This is all you think about all the time. And you're like, Tasha, there's no hope for me because it's so hardwired. Well, neuroplasticity says your brain can change and flex. You can literally stop this. Stop yourself from doing this so you stop seeing that stuff in your life. How do you do it? You need to put a new slide in. Well, this is a new identity that you need, a whole new stream of thought. You need a whole new version of you. You need to literally put this I am wealthy version into your reticular activating system. And that is how you start to see everything that I'm going to talk to you about this week as possible for you. Right now, it cannot be, because this is all you're putting in that part of your brain over and over and over again. Now, it sounds simple, right? Tasha, just don't put it anymore. Throw it away. It sounds simple. Why don't we do it? Well, there is a psychological state called cognitive dissonance. This is what I call ping pong in my brain. This is where it's like I've got one set of thoughts and beliefs, but they contradict another one, which sounds like, I so strongly believe that hard work equals success that my brain says that is logical. It makes sense. That's what we're doing. That is the plan. And then out of nowhere, here comes this ad about wealth with ease. And I'm like, wait a minute. I want that. I want wealth with ease. And then my brain goes, yeah, but that's not logical. That doesn't make sense. And oh, by the way, you just spent all of your years over and over and over putting in a slide that you have hardwired in your reticular activating system, which says wealth is not easy. It is hard. Success is hard for me. The result is that your life is a reflection of that old slide. And inside your brain, even though you want wealth with ease, you're ping ponging so bad. Which one do you think is going to win? The hardwired one, right? If you could have stopped yourself from choosing this slide over and over and over again, if you could have done it, you would have done it already. If you could have done it on your own, you could have done it already. Now, at this point, you're like, Tasha, what does any of this have to do with the fact that I'm in business? I want to experience success, incredible success. I have a career. I want to get to the top of my career. I want to increase my income. I want to live life with joy. What does any of this have to do with that? And I'm going to tell you in a very business context. We know some companies, Netflix, Google, Facebook, who use this information. And I'm not going to say against us. I'm going to be very loving, but I'm going to say they study human behavior. Will you agree with me? They know what we think better than we know what we think. They have literally used the power of our thinking to give us, to show us, right? To show us in here what they want us to see. You don't believe me? We all know, literally, it is down to the point where I'm like thinking about Wealth Embodiment Week. What am I going to post for Wealth Embodiment Week? Where am I going to go shopping for my dress like a millionaire? Literally, haven't said a word to anyone. Sitting here thinking it, pick up my phone, and Instagram just serves me up an ad from Saks for a $5,000 dress. Like, this blows my mind, and that's another story for another time. What I want you to hear is these companies have invested a significant amount into how we think. Do you feel okay that there are people, companies, and others that are using this power that you have more than you're using it? Are you okay with that? Because I'm not. I'm not. Right now, I'm like, it is time for me to take this power and use it for myself. My creator gave me the mechanism, gave me the tool, gave me the power source to be able to use my brain, my reticular activating system, to generate any amount of wealth with any type of ease in any context that I desire. And it is high time I use it for me. So I just want you all to put some whys and yeses and blow me up over here in the post and let me know, like, Tasha, it's time. Yes, I'm ready to use this to create a wildly successful business. I'm ready for it to be easy. I'm ready to look at my investment and my bank accounts and be like, yeah, my power in here did that for me. Are you a yes? I want to see some yeses. Yes, it's time. It's time. So how do you go from this hardwiring that you have to hardwiring wealth with ease? How do you do that? How do you create on autopilot that your reticular activating system is focused primarily on this new wealthy you? That it is constantly thinking, I can have wealth. It can be easy for me. I work smart. I don't work hard. I am efficient. I have fun and make money. I look around in my life and all I see is evidence and proof that this is possible, not for everybody else, but for me. I look at my life, right? Based on the slide I have in here, when I look at my life, what I see is the hardwiring of wealth with ease. How do you do that? How do you do that? Do you all want to know? Come over here in the comments. Do you want to know how to do that? Because that is what I figured out for myself, and I have been able to teach it to others. And here is the answer. Maybe you want to type this, maybe you want to write it down, but here's the answer. Number one, you are going to have to constantly change your thoughts, and you're going to have to, on repetition, think wealth with ease. And you are going to get to the point where you don't even have to, it's just like I always say, I don't think to breathe. I don't think to breathe. That's where we get to when we do this work. You don't think about being wealthy, having wealth with ease. It is literally one of my goddesses. We went out to dinner and she said, I didn't even realize I had done this. Some lady said, wow, what is going on? Who are you all? What is this? I said, we're just fabulous. We're just wealthy. Like I didn't even think about it. Because why? That's on autopilot in my mind right now, right? That is where I've done the work to get to. And so what happens when I look in my life, I see the evidence of what I've programmed my reticular activating system to believe. Now, again, if you could do that on your own, you would have already done it. None of us who want wealth with ease are going to stay prisoner to hard work. We don't want to work hard anymore. We want to break free. And you know what to do, but if you could do it by yourself, you would have already done it. I'm sure you would agree. That's what I realized. I know what to do. I'm just not doing it. And I'm not doing it on my own. So you need repetition. You need a new environment. I'm just going to be real with you. Changing your identity can be done in the environment that you're in. But listen, if the people in your life right now are not in alignment to the wealthy you and where you want to go, do you think it's going to be easier or harder? Like if you are committed to doing this work, but then you go to your friends and all they want to talk about is lack, or they want to talk about how their businesses are struggling, or it's like everyone is complaining, is that environment going to help you to embody your new wealth identity? It's going to be not so easy. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And then the other thing that you're going to need is a mentor. Bob Proctor says, if you want to change a paradigm, you need repetition and you need a mentor. But here's my favorite business quote. If you want to go faster, go with a master. If you want to do this fast, go with a master. And then the last thing I'm going to say to you, and I want you all to, I'm going to slow down so you can really internalize what I'm about to say. We have been raised our entire lives to think that effort creates results, and that is the only way. But we've evolved to learn more about energy and consciousness. And my friends, my goddesses, my wealth goddesses, the universe does not reward effort. It rewards consciousness. And my friends, science has proven that your brain is going to match. So that's the universal thing I just told you, right? In the laws of the universe, energy, consciousness, the universe is not matching your effort. It's not going to say, you know what, you work really, really, really hard, so you are going to get your millions. It's not, because you can work really hard and have lack consciousness, and maybe you get your millions and then it goes away. Or maybe you get it, but you work so hard you don't enjoy it, right? Because you're worrying, am I going to keep it? So the universe is not going to reward your effort. It's going to reward your consciousness. Now let's go to science. If you have a reticular activating system that is hardwired with a belief that success in business, success in wealth, in your career is hard, it's not going to be easy for you, then in science, your brain, your reticular activating system is just going to feed you with the realities that are a match to that thought. This is the point where I want to go over here and I want to know, does all of that make sense to you? I want to know, does all of it make sense? Come on in here and tell me, yes, this is making sense. I understand it. And now I'm going to say, This teach Tasha. Now I'm going to say, this is the point in our conversation where I'm going to help you know you are in a defining moment right now. And what I'm about to say next is not for the masses. It is for the woman who is listening to this conversation and she has heard the truth. You know you have the power to get what you want in life, but you are getting in the way. You know, Tasha, everything that you've said, I know it, but I'm getting in the way. I'm not using my power, right? Everybody else is using my power to send me shopping on Amazon and Google and Saks, but I'm not using my power to create my wildly successful business. And Tasha, my brain is so hardwired for hard work and logic that is all I do. I'm like a hamster, right? Over and over, just doing what I believe, working hard, keep working. I'm exhausted and it's not working. I need some support to get out of my own way. My beliefs around limitation and lack are so intense that it's harder for me. Like, even though I'm efforting to create results in my business, working past my limitations and my lack belief is what is probably making it exhausting, because every time I get a little further and I get some success, I worry about if I'm going to keep it. I worry about if I can get any more. And that is honestly what's exhausting to me. You know that you're capable of wealth with ease. You know that you have the power and you're ready to access it. If you are that woman, this is a defining moment. And I would like to invite you to come have a conversation with me and my wealth advisors. I'm going to tell you about the 120-day program. It's called Money and Profit Mastery. And I'm just going to invite you to come to that call knowing you're in a place where you're ready to define the moment, to take the next step, to get the support that you need, to live your wealth identity, and to stop using your effort and to use the power that you already have. You know that's you. I'm going to give you a website. Now, I've done this many times, and here's what happens. People go to the website and they book a call because they are, oh, I'm curious and I just want to hear Tasha talk some more. I'm just going to lovingly be honest with and direct with you because I think you deserve that, right? This call that I'm inviting you to, you know in your spirit in this moment, I need this. I need to get out of my own way. If that is you, I'm going to give you a website and I want you to go there right now. I am ready for wealth.com. Not I'm thinking about it, not it feels good. I'm ready. I am ready right now for wealth. Right? That is the name. I purposefully named it that. I am ready for wealth.com. Now, if you know, Tasha, this is my fourth challenge. I've been here before. I see all these other women that have gone past me because I didn't do this the last time you invited me. Or Tasha, the minute you said hello, I knew you were my mentor. I've been praying for this kind of knowledge and support. And the second you started talking, my spirit was like, she's your person. Like, that's me. I'm that kind of girl. I literally, every single mentor I've had, I've chosen within the first 5 minutes of meeting them. My spirit was like, that's your person. Right? So if that is you, just DM me. Go to Tasha Chen, send me a DM and write the word skip, or just say, I am ready and put your phone number in. You don't have to come to our group calls. We're literally just going to call you, tell you about the program, get you enrolled because you're ready, right? So that's for those women. But everyone else who you want to come and hear me talk about, will this program work for you? What's included? What is the investment? How can we get you enrolled? Then I want you to go to IamReadyForWealth.com. This time we've done things differently. I'm going to lead those calls. So everyone's like, I want to talk to Tasha. You're going to get to talk to Tasha. I am leading those calls and my wealth advisors will be there to support us all. All right. Now, I have a firm belief in teaching that when you hear something, well, first of all, let me back up. I'm an experiential learner. So I could have sat here for like the entire 40 minutes and heard everything that was said. And in my spirit, it was like, that's the truth. I know that's the truth. But then if I like experience it through somebody else's story, it like deepens the information for me. And so I'd like to invite this beautiful woman who we have been friends for years. And last time I did this Wealth with Ease activation, she came on and she said, Tasha, she booked a call, she got me, and she said, Tasha, and I know she's extremely successful. In fact, I'm going to tell you publicly, when I heard that she booked a call to join our program, I was a little like, wow, she wants to work with me, right? Because I'm so in awe of her and her success. And she came into the program and she said, the truth is, I'm successful. I know strategy, but I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted and I am not living my dream. I know I have so much more to offer the world. And yes, my business is successful. It's great. She private labels, and I hope I'm saying this, or license to the pet industry. She's got a national company that's doing really well. But there are other things that her heart desired that she wasn't able to express. And she was just working harder than she knew she needed to. And when she did the program, it was just my joy to watch my friend honestly embody these teachings and change her life and her results. And so I'm going to ask Gila to come on stage. Hello, Gila.
Hello, my friend. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, I'm so grateful to have you here. Gila, I remember you saying to me a few months into the program, you were sharing with me the conversation that you had with yourself when I invited everyone to book a call, right, to join the program. And you shared with me how you talked to yourself and you kind of was like, Gila, you are the block. Right? So
Yeah.
I know there's so many women listening who are probably having a similar conversation. And I wish if you could just share from your heart what that thinking process was like for you, what the journey has been like, and what are some of the results that you've gotten.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Tasha, and good morning, everyone. It's such an honor to be able to connect with everyone here today, and especially for you, Tasha, because, as somebody who focuses so much on growth and getting to the next level. And that's always the case. So, I know you and I are cut from the same cloth that um, as we continue to grow, there's always the next thing. And if you're not growing, you're dying, basically. And we're big dreamers, and I am as well. And one of the things that I definitely feel I've become over the past several years is someone who's very self-aware. I notice when I'm triggered. I notice when I'm having limiting beliefs. I notice when I'm getting in my own way, but I am way more committed to my mission and the impact that I want to have and the abundance that I want to experience in all pieces of my life. Those are not things that I'm just interested in experiencing. I'm committed to experiencing them. And that's very different. And when you are in your own jar, I don't care how successful you are, there is somebody else that can see in what you cannot see. And for me, at the beginning of the year, in typical fashion, Gila fashion, hit the ground running and doing all the things and accomplishing the things that I want. But you were right. In a way that I was like, why am I'm just exhausted. And I want to shift my beingness around the things that I am doing because what I am doing is so important to me. So I wanted to create that shift and I couldn't get myself to do it for myself. I wanted an expert. I wanted a master. I wanted to fast track my way into a new dimension. And that is why I was like, I'm calling Tasha. She's a good friend of mine. She is the master in this area. And I wanted to experience up level and extraordinary breakthroughs for myself. And that's exactly what happened. All in. And I am someone who's all in because again, I'm committed to the outcome and the impact that I want to have in the world. And so my intention was to create abundance in all areas, not just wealth, but more around ease. And the other reason why I wanted to connect with you right at the beginning of the year is because a mantra that I embrace is that everything gets to be easy and everything always works out exactly as it should. And I believe this to my core. And the biggest limiting belief that I know that I needed to work on was this subconscious belief that I had to work hard to experience all the things that I was experiencing. And that was one thing that I wanted to remove from my belief system, because it it wasn't productive for me. So that was probably the main thing right out of the gate. And also, it was fun. And like you, I am a master manifester too. But when it became easy and when it became more fun, then it was just fun. It was like, I kind of feel like magic. Like, this is magic. And people would even say to me, my gosh, it's like magic. And I said, it is, because I do believe to my core that thoughts become things, and that it's fun that I get to become a master of my own mindset, a master of my way of thinking, and that I can create anything I desire. And that is not something I'm just saying it, it is the core of my belief. And so throughout, one of the most important things that I wanted to create was initiating a program that I was developing for teenagers. And this is something that I had been wanting to do for years. And I had not taken action on it, really. I started to create, but I wasn't putting it out there, et cetera. And I did set an intention that this would come to fruition in 90 days, that I would have all the students that I wanted for the kickoff pilot for this program, that they would have this extraordinary experience. And I will tell you that every single thing that I had put down to create happened. And when I envision it, because I practice all the things, I already practiced everything that you already said. But here is the thing, everyone. When you have a mentor who is elevating the way that you are doing things, the results become 10 times greater. I mean, it's why the best tennis player, Serena Williams, in the world has a coach. It's why Michael Phelps, all-time top Olympic swimmer, has a coach, because they just tweak it just enough that gives you the difference between good results or great results to extraordinary results. And that is, definitely the impact that you've had for me, for sure. And the outcome, what I was envisioning and seeing every morning by the last class of this particular program, happened exactly as I had envisioned it. And now, through that, I'm embracing others who want to participate in taking this program national. And it's just been very exciting. And that's just one thing. Separately, other things that I had always sought to manifest, things that are important to me in terms of teaching and speaking and things like that. All of these things just falling into my lap. And certainly the financial bonuses, like, to me, those are the extra gifts when you get to do what you want to do, and then there's this extra revenue that gets to come in as a result of it. That's just bonus. But all of those things coming together are significant. And relationships and just everything shows up exactly as it's supposed to. And I know it sounds like, how is this possible? But I really subscribe to the same studies that you do with quantum physics and neuroscience and neuroplasticity. And when you embrace the possibility that these things are for real, and you just accept this is a way of being and a way of thinking and a mastery that we get to continue to perfect, if you will, because you're always growing within it. The results are extraordinary. And when we only get one life, why not make it extraordinary? And so thank you, Tasha, because it has been fun and magical, and I love it.
Oh my gosh, Gila. So, me, Tasha, I'm listening to you and I live this. I sat front row in your life for the 4 months that we were in the program, right? And I saw all these amazing things. And you shared one thing. There was revenue, there were trips, there were your husband participating, there were
Mm.
so many other things. You know what I want everyone to hear was what Gila said. The money that I manifested was a bonus. So many of us are here, right? Because we want to learn how to manifest the money, how to use these tools and these principles to create money, wealth. Well, think about what she just said. Yeah, I got that, but that was the bonus because I so changed my thinking that I was having so much fun and finally being able to live out dreams that I have had for such a long time that truly the fact that I got money too was extra, right? And remember, when I said $155 million, nobody in our program will say, I showed you how to do hard work to get that. Not a single person. And here's what I want you to know. We had we've had marriages, babies, health stuff, increased spirituality, like all these other things that came plus the money. That's what I love about doing this. I literally show you how to change your life. Gila, thank you for sharing.
Mhm.
Thank you for being here. I
My
so
pleasure.
appreciate you. And to all the other women listening who you hear yourself in Gila's story, you, right? That's like, that's me. I have been so hardwired with hard work. And I just want to step into beingness now to create results because I know it's possible. I know it's possible. And I want to be mentored to have that experience. Then I want you to go ahead and book your call. I am ready for wealth.com. Get the support that you need. Be in an environment with other women who think like that, who want the same thing, and who will help you elevate faster to, what did Gila say? Extraordinary, exceptional, like next level. That is what I want to be surrounded with. And I'm sure you do too. All right. So we're going to do our activation. We've gone a little bit over time today, but I want us, one of the things is, right, an activation every single day. And so I'm going to invite you to close your eyes right now. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a joyful breath. Deep breath in, exhale, put a smile on your face on whatever your belief system is. If it's God, universe, source, whatever you believe, higher self, just express some gratitude for being in this conversation right now, because the very fact that you're here means your life's about to change. So just say, thank you, and just feel joy. I want you to, in your mind's eye, imagine your reticular activating system is connected to your optic nerve. And I think that's a metaphor for when you can see your future self in your mind's eye, you literally feed that image to your reticular activating system, and then it programs itself to bring into your physical vision, your life, your physical life, what you've imagined. So I want you to just imagine right now. It is January 2024. You have done the work. You have stepped up your commitment. You have stayed focused and committed to changing your thinking, your consciousness, everything. And literally, I just want you to imagine this scene here, your wealth moment. I want you to think of someone, maybe your spouse, maybe your child, maybe your friend, maybe just somebody that knows you, and you're in this moment where they look at you and they say, I want you to see their faces and they're about to say something to you. I want you to see them in your mind's eye say, wow, you have changed. It's crazy. Like, you have changed. I literally see a change in you. You are oozing wealth. And it's like, I've been watching you for the last couple of months, and it's like everything just seems to happen easily for you. It's insane to see your transformation. I don't know what you're doing, but it is working. It is working. I want that. I want whatever it is that you're doing. I want it because you are oozing wealth, and you just look so happy. It seems like you're having so much fun, and so much has changed in your life, and it just seemed like it all happened so easily for you. And I want you to just hear that, feel how it feels to hear it. I want you to smile. And I just want you to say, yes, yes. Just acknowledge the truth of what you just heard. You have transformed. You are oozing wealth. It has gotten easier for you. Everything is just like you're a magnet to all of your desires. So much so that people around you have to comment. They have to stop and say something about it. And in the instant that we created that scene, it is done. It is done. You are her. It is January 2024, and those are the things that you are hearing. Now, I want to come back before you go, tell you two things. Tomorrow at 12 Eastern, we're going to talk about the 16 money traumas. I know a lot of you saw that ad, and that's why you're here. We're going to go to that tomorrow. And so make sure you're here tomorrow, 12 Eastern, and make sure you type the word focus. Oops, hang on a second. hang on. I want you to type the word focus. Make sure you have typed the word focus, and now I'm ending, and you get to go to Facebook Messenger and find your homework. Find your PDF. Your homework assignment is to create the new wealthy you. I've literally given you the steps to create her, and that is what you're going to begin to focus on. That is what you're going to feed your reticular activating system, right? It's marked off, but the wealthy you. So get your homework, type the word focus, go to Facebook Messenger, and in case that's not working, look at the comments at the top of this video, right underneath the video. The very first comment should be a link that will take you into our automated system for you to get your homework, and check that every single day. We're going to send you everything that you need. Mwah. Those of you that are behind the scenes in StreamYard, please know that you have to go to Facebook to type that to get your assignment. All right. And I'll see you all tomorrow. 12 Eastern on Facebook. Mwah. Day one is in the books. It's a wrap. Go spend your $11,000. Love you all. See you tomorrow at 12. Thank you.